Hello Libra, welcome to your reading for October 2018. I can't believe it's October. Don't even want to think about it. How fast this year has gone, my word. But I love October. Come on now, it's one of the best months ever. Anywho, welcome Libra. This channel is called The Witching Hour. My name is Michelle, and I am a witch. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me, and for all my subscribers. I love you guys so much. And if you're new, welcome and merry meet. I'm glad you found me. Very happy that you found me. Thank you all for your likes, shares, subscribes, especially your comments. And while your donations are so appreciated and they keep this channel going, otherwise I can't do this. But what really keeps me going are your comments. You know, the love and support you send to me are so appreciated because you take the time to actually say something. It's really, really beautiful connection that's established. So I just want to show you what cards we're using. These are Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. And I'm also going to be using Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards by Barbara Michael John Free, Flavia Kate Peters. And those are illustrated by Richard Crooks. Remember guys, if you want to book a personal reading with me, or donate to this channel, the links are in the drop-down description box below the screen. I'm going to start off by calling in all of the elements and directions. I call in the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. The guardians and watchtowers of the north, east, south, and west. I evoke the element of air for Libra. Here and now I evoke the elemental force of air, the winds of intellect and imagination, swirling source of flight, breath, and life. I seek the open sky within myself, that I might breathe deep of freedom, ideas, sounds, and space. I call you forth to sweep away all that accumulates in the unseen places. That blessing is written by Travis Bowman. Wing and feather, storm and leaf, air, I call thee hence. I pray for you, Libra. First and foremost, that you would be blessed beyond measure in the areas of love, that you would be surrounded by love, that you have everything you need, and that you do everything your heart desires in this world during this lifetime. In the area of love, past, present, and future. Now you'll see me touching the cards a lot because I'm empathic. And I like to get the energy of the cards and through objects around me through touch. The underlying energy is that of opposition This is more about, I don't think it's an active opposition. I think it's a reconciliation of two opposing forces, of things that have been at odds with the way you want things to be, and spirit is supporting you. And so it's like, that's what's on the table. Okay, before we begin, I want to give a shout out to my friend Charlie. Happy birthday, Charlie. Happy late birthday. My friend Charlie's a Libra. I hope she's watching this. Sending love out to Charlie. He's a good friend and a good neighbor. I appreciate all her support and her love. She's a good person. Alrighty, here we go. Past energy. The Chariot. Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur. That's what I think of every time I see this card. Fighting for the cause. Trying to win that race. People not playing fair. People trying to get ahead of you. But the universe is like, no, we're going to kind of rectify things for you. We're going to bring about the balance, because we've seen you struggling, is what they're saying. We've seen you struggling. You don't have to try so hard or so much, because we're on your team. Okay? And the universe is saying right now, it's like Spirit is saying right now, we can't bring an opponent onto your team. That has to be up to their free will choice. We can't force change upon another person, but we can make it all work out for you, because you're the one calling out to us. You're the one calling out to us, and you're the one we're helping. As far as other people are concerned, they have to call out to their guides. They have to call out to God for themselves. They have to do that work. So while we can pray for ourselves about other people, it's like our spirit guides are going to help us. Okay? Doesn't mean that they take sides, but they don't divide their energy between us and another only when it works for our highest good and the good of all of those involved. But they have to take into consideration their free will choice of the other person, and they don't do the work on the other person. They help you. They focus on you and what you want. So it might be that Spirit is trying to get you to see the pros and cons of the situation between yourself and another, the dynamics involved between yourself and another. Things have been a little bit too convoluted, is what I'm picking up on. Too convoluted. You have to kind of run your own race. You have to kind of run your own race. Which, don't hitch yourself up to someone else's energy. If they're going in opposite directions, don't hitch yourself up to their energy. Run your own race. No Spirit is on your team. Team so-and-so, whoever you are. Team Bob, Team Janie, Team Catherine, Team Lori. That's whose Spirit's side. That's whose side Spirit is on. Okay? You. Accept that. Don't worry about the other person. That's what they're telling me is very strong energy. Gain. 9 of Discs. This is the wish card in traditional tarot, but this is a Celtic pagan journey tarot, and this is just absolutely gorgeous energy. This is about you taking care of you. This is about wish fulfillment for yourself. What makes you happy? Presently, that's what's at hand, especially with money, security, freedom. It's like you have to run your own race and do your own thing and invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself. You have to. It's a priority for you to have fun. It's important. It's a responsibility and an obligation to yourself to make your life happier, to make your life easier. Especially if you're hitched up to someone who's going in opposite directions or opposing you altogether, which would not be cool with spirit, let me tell you. They will champion your cause. And I just heard them say, we are right now. We're championing you. Because we want you, Ben-Hur, to be the one who comes in the end of the race, that last leg of the race. It's like we want you to be the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Not someone else who's working against you, who's making your life harder. Okay? So I think I'm going to draw some clarifiers for that in a bit, but not right this second. Here we have the King of Fire. This is the future energy. The epitome and energy of fire. This is nice. Nicey, nice, nice. This is, on the darker side, this could be a hot-headed, impetuous person, but the King is mature. If this is not the energy of the person you're with, this is the energy that Spirit is saying would be best beneficial for you to model your sights after. This kind of person who is inspired by spirit and not their ego, who is mature in their passion, not immature and all over the place, and impetuous, spontaneous, yes, compulsive, no. Okay, so it's like, look at the pros and cons of who you're with and take stock of the goods and the bads and the uglies and model yourself from that, an ideal figure who has passion, love, inspiration, maturity, grounded, like fast forward moving, fast forward thinker, sees the big picture, but wants to like live life with passion with you. Your energy is driving you to this place, to this finish line, to this outcome. It's a twin flame thing. I do think so. Let's see what cards come up next. But I'm feeling twin flame. I am. That feels yummy. It feels yummy and good. It's all good. Security, past, present, in the future. Underlying energy in the area of security is development. The Four of Wands, the Marriage card, and the Twin Flame card. Hello. Just saying. It's in the air. You saw me shuffle. This is just how they come up. I ain't blowing sunshine. But I do sense like Spirit wants you to like have determination about what you want. Have determination about what you want. It's like, come on. You know what you want. Look at the difference. Look at the different energy between your ideal person, your ideal mate, and what you are with now, or what you have been with in the past. Look at what's motivating you is I'm tired of being at odds with people. I'm tired of working on the relationship. I want a relationship that gives something to me for a change. I already know how to give to other people. Thank you very much. I want to know what it's like to receive for a damn change. Thank you. And Spirit is like, we couldn't agree more. That's what we're doing. But you kind of have to see what's wrong. You know what I mean? Not in order to fix it. We don't want you fixing anything, they say. We don't want you fixing anything anymore. No more fixer-uppers. Let them fix them damn selves. No more fixer-uppers. Got it? Past energy of security is initiation. This is a rite of passage. That's why, that is why this strength, the energy of Spirit is so strong in this reading. It's because when you see initiation, this is a rite of passage. And a rite of passage is, in fact, with no ifs, ands, or buts, it is, in fact, Spirit creating circumstances and dynamics to come up for you to see, because they're doing shit to change your life, to make significant changes. That might scare some of you because it's like, well, first of all, it's tiring AF, right? To make big changes. But they're saying, no, we're doing the heavy lifting first of all. Don't even think about the heavy lifting of what it's like to make significant changes, okay? Big job change, a big life change, a partnership change, whatever, whoever you're collaborating with, either romantically or economically. Living with a person, they're your roommate, your spouse, your partner in some fashion, right? Or collaboration of entrepreneurial collaboration in work, your own business, whatever the collaboration is. Spirit is stirring the pot here. They're stirring the pot and saying, we're putting you through a rite of passage to improve the quality of your life, because it's just that time. There's something about the divine timing of it right now, universal energy, that the time is now and it needs to be done. And you've been asking for it. If you weren't asking for it, it would not be happening. It would be all water under the bridge. You would be none the wiser of what all this shit that's happening is supposed to be accomplishing. But you're in the know. You're what's the word? What's the phrase they're using? I'm trying to. It's there, but I'm not getting it. It's like you're all the wiser. It's along those lines. You know better. You know this is what you want. The change. The change is what you want. The major change. Doesn't have to be earth-shattering or catastrophic, but it's very significant. In other words, Spirit's moving shit around in your life, okay? And you being Libra and wanting to maintain calibration and balance, you want to tweak and calibrate things so that they stay balanced. But it's like, they're removing someone off the scales entirely, and that kind of tips the scales in your favor, but it leaves you feeling like, I'm afraid of losing my equilibrium. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my shit. I'm afraid I'm never going to get my bearings in life again. And they're like, shh, relax. We're doing this, okay? We are in the driver's seat. You are a passenger. Okay? In this instance. Sometimes you're driving and they are the wingman. Okay, and what they're saying is, well, you are the one who's driving because you're the one who wanted this change. However, when it comes to making the actual literal gritty change in real life, they're the ones in the driver's seat, is what they're saying, okay? But metaphorically and truly, intentionally, you are the one in the driver's seat, and they're your support system. But they're getting shit done. Yeah, look at that, because it's all new. This is the Ace of Wands, creativity. This is like the epitome, the life force and source essence of creativity, which is spirit. You are being like divinely channeled. Spirit is channeling their energy into you right now. This is the energy you're holding. Using your creativity to create this change in your life. For many of you, that's through your career. You've decided, it's like, I'm doing this. I don't care if I'm poor. I don't care if I'm poor. I'll be a starving artist if I have to. That I'm just done. I'm done with all the conventionality of all this other crap in life. Having to jump through hoops and the status quo, maintaining the status quo in a very mainstream kind of way. Done. I'm done. I'm doing it my way, and it's my way, the highway. This is the initiation process that Spirit's putting you through. Now you've got the energy and the verve. Verve is the word they're using. Okay. What comes up next is rest. Chill. Know that we got this. We got this. Okay, we got your order. It's in the kitchen. They're cooking it up. Now just sit there and relax. Have a little sip of wine. If you're so inclined, put your feet up and wait for your dinner to come out to you. We are serving you. Okay? So relax. Let those things pass that need to pass. I think kind of what's got you worked up is a sense, I'm feeling a sense of being worked up because you know the change is happening. And it's got you kind of freaked out in a way. It's in a good way and it's in an anxious way also. It's like both. Oh, look at this. Four of Wands over here. Remember, underlying energy and security is Four of Wands, and here we have the Four of Swords. So it's like, you know what's coming. You need to let your mind rest at ease about it. You need to have peace of mind. It is in some way a death or an ending of whatever, okay? We know that, you know that. Everybody knows that, and it's all good, and you feel that it's really good. And so this sense of agitation, though, is because you haven't gotten to where you've slowed down enough to feel how you feel about it. So it's like, I'm feeling a phrase coming and I'm not getting it. It's a sense of patience, a sense of presence is what they're saying. Presence, okay? Be present. Watch it happen, because how often in your lifetime do you get to watch the mechanics of a hurricane? Okay? It seems foreboding, but if you're a weirdo like me, I love storms. I love wild weather. I like to go out in the wild weather and look at it. And they're saying, like, how often do you get to see the mechanics of the an act of God, right? So sit back and watch, look at it happen, relax. Make it a point that in the midst of the situation isn't all that technically, literally chaotic. It's your feelings that are more chaotic about it, your thoughts that are more chaotic about it. You can still maintain your peace of mind within all of this, and it will help you really enjoy the process a lot more. Get in touch with your sexual energy, however you choose to do that, and at harm none. But get in touch with the sexual energy. It doesn't always translate into literal sex, although I always encourage that if it's done in a healthy way for you. But that it can transmutate itself. Sexual energy can transmutate towards creativity or towards prayer or towards like this. What I'm seeing is like quest for the Holy Grail. So it's like a quest. You can transmutate sexual energy into a quest, which is good in that search of this person. But put it on paper is what I'm hearing. When you're sitting, resting, meditating, write down your ideal person, not like a laundry list of I want this and that and the other thing, based on these agitated emotions, but more along the lines of rest and chill and calm, peace of mind, be present, and then let the thoughts come to you about what this person is like, based on what you no longer want. Look at the opposite of what you no longer want, and then you'll get a better idea of what you do want. You might be rediscovering what you really want and that you forgot about or didn't even know. It's happening, guys. I can just tell you that. It's happening. In the area of freedom, past, present, future, the underlying energy is restriction, the Five of Discs. Okay? Spirit is telling me definitely here, you're the only one restricting yourself. And that's not to put blame on you. But in other words, they're saying, no, the restriction is only in your mind. You only think you're restricted. And because you think you're restricted, then you're not making the choices that reflect freedom. You're making choices based on your mental conviction of being restricted, but you're really not. Yes, there are some concrete things that you can't get around. That's not the point. They're saying act like you're free and go around those obstacles. Go around. Can't go over it, go under it, go around. That's your quest. Okay? To get around your perceived restrictions, because they're not there in reality. Even the concrete ones that are there in reality can be what's that word? Circumvented. You can go around them, up and over them. And it's like, and you'll find the support. When you get the traction of choosing to do it anyway, going around it, the universe will support you. And you'll start to see things loosen up and move like the Chariot. There you go. And then you get the next disc, which is the 6 of discs. And you're like, hey, this shit really does work. I can do it if I free up my mind. Free your mind and the rest will follow. See? The Sun. Yeah. This is like, yeah, I get you now. I get you, Michelle. I got it. I get it. I'm going to free my mind and the rest will follow. This is the Spirit card. This is the card of Spirit and your soul. Look, it's Teletubbies. Doesn't it look like Teletubbies? You guys have kids or grandkids? You watch Teletubbies with them? I did. And there's a little sun with a baby face in it. This looks just like that. So it's like, I feel like a kid again. And I'm going to live my life for me. Because I still want to play. I don't care how old you are. I'm 51 years old. And the child in me is alive and well. And she wants to play. She is ready to play. I am ready to play. And here you go. Intellect. Ace of Swords. It's like you don't have to worry about being impetuous. You're level-headed. You're going to do this. This person is coming in. You're going to manifest this. You're going to create a real person. That's the seed of intention. I mean, Spirit is giving you the power and the intellect to move forward. They're giving you the power and the intellect to move forward based on your dreams, your sense of playfulness, your hopes and desires. All you, Libra. It's you. It's you. It's your self-empowerment. You're done of things holding you back. You're done. You're ready for some giving back, and the universe is giving back to you. That's what this whole rite of passage is about. It's divinely appointed. You couldn't make it go away if you tried. Sorry to say, because Spirit is calling this. Because you asked for this change, so Spirit's bringing it about. You couldn't stop this if you tried. You couldn't change it if you tried. Spirit is doing this for you, and you're going to know. You're going to get divine inspiration about thoughts about that. You just are. And that's that, because it's like, it's about your well-being now. It's like you've done it by the book for long enough. And now you're going to write your own book and do it your way. Just like Frank Sinatra said, you are just going to do it your way. And you're going to feel the support of the universe. You are going to feel a sense of collaboration. You're going to see things even out just the way you like them. And here's the overall card. Cycles. The moon. The moon. You have goddess energy at your back. You are going to be so emotionally fulfilled right here. And this means cycles ending, coming to completion, coming to fruition. It's happening. What did I say? It is in fact happening right here now. In this season of the witch, October, underlying energy is the masculine. Hello, God and Goddess. What did I say? Twin flame. And if you haven't seen him or her yet, they're coming. And you're going to have like at least a really good idea of what's coming. You're going to see some kind of evidence of it. Well, Libra, I hope that helped. That was really encouraging to me. I'm happy for you guys. I really, really am. This feels like awesome energy. I think you're really, really strong in your energy. And you're going to carry it through. You're going to carry it through. You're going to carry it through, and it's going to be good, and it's all going to be okay. And remember, the restrictions only in your mind. Act as if it wasn't there. The universe will click in immediately to support you and remind you of who you really are, and you'll feel your full, potent, true self. Your high octane. You'll feel your true self. You'll feel it. The potency of your true self is what they're saying, because you're awesome. All right, Libra, love you guys. Keep in touch. Leave some comments about how this resonated for you, and I will see you soon for a weekend reading coming up. Love you guys. Until then, from my soul to yours, much, much love and brightest blessings. Bye-bye.